Oh, did we have something planned? No, I'm just kidding. But I wanted to thank each and every one of you guys for clicking on this video, and the people that have subscribed. Thank you guys. It really gives me the drive and the push, to get out there and keep making these videos. And I figured as the channel keeps growing and the build itself keeps growing, I'd give you guys a little bit of a walkthrough and kind of a little bit of an insight on what I plan to do with this build in the future. I do have to mention to everyone that this is my winter mode of the truck. I will give you guys another updated walk around in the summer. So I figured we'd jump right into the first mod that I did to the truck. So the first thing I did to the truck was I added these Diode Dynamics ditch lights. So now originally these are actually kind of the fog beams that are supposed to be down here, and you can really tell because they're really angled, just perfectly aligned. But I figured, you know what, why not? I'll put them up there, I can change them out in the future, and they do amazing. They easily shoot all the way, I know you won't be able to see it in the light, but they easily shoot all the way out from my mirror tips. And so far, I've had them, I think, for about 4 or 5 months, and they've held up amazing. They do kind of flicker a little bit, but that's completely to do with this. My bracket itself, I'm definitely going to replace that, but I'm envisioning I'm probably going to go down to the Diode Dynamics, their new SS2Cs, correct me if I'm saying that wrong, just because I think it'll be a little bit cleaner look, and I kind of honestly want to do amber. And then the second thing that I did to the truck was kind of trying to get it ready for my trip to Colorado. Second and third things is my father and I, we fabricated these they're called bed rails, or like a bed rack. And these hold my rooftop tent. I'll put a picture or a video in showing you guys what it looks like when it's on. And honestly, for a budget, I found the way to do it on YouTube. I just a really nice, some easy bolts that slide right into these bed rails that I'm pretty sure every Tacoma comes with. And then I think rebar, honestly looks like a signpost. I'm not sure where he found that. And then it works perfectly fine. Then I did another budget thing that I'm definitely going to switch out in the future. It's just a piece of plywood and a piece of like 2x4 or some piece of wood right down there to keep it more rigidity. In the future, I'll give you guys a little sneak peek. This side, the driver's side, is going to be a pull-out kind of cooler / grill, and then this over here will be a closed, more and pull-out kind of decked sort of system. I also added Rago fabrication bed stiffeners for when the tent is on there, and because I don't really want to have a warped bed, I don't know who would. I have my hatchet, just in case there's some trees, but once this comes out, I'm going to put a bed molly panel from Cali Raised, and I'm going to put I'm pretty sure this shovel or an axe, and then that'll look pretty good. Also going to put a Rotopax up there, a 3-gallon one, because I figure, what's the point of carrying like a gallon and a half? It doesn't do anything. So that's pretty much what we'll do back there. Then coming back up to the front, after I got back from Colorado, I decided, I'll add some more, left the distillation on, that's fine, but I added this MC Auto Parts grill. I think it adds a really nice element to the truck, definitely gives it a little bit more updated look, and the black acts really nice with the silver. I'm going to do new Alpha Rex headlights. I'm not sure if I'm going to color match it or not. There's someone that has a color matched one with the Alpha Rex headlights that looks so good, and I may have to do it, but I don't want to copy that person, but Then coming down to, I went with Diode Dynamics again, these beautiful amber pods. They're definitely one of my favorite. Is there a little bit of condensation in there? No. Sorry. Definitely one of my favorite upgrades to the mod. They're SAE legal. They're perfect. They're definitely, there is some condensation. What the heck? If you look really close in there, you looking at that one. Huh. But they're my favorite. Other than that, I just figured out, I do wash the truck a lot, so that can be an issue. But they're my favorite. They're so bright. They're really, they do their exact same beam pattern as the fog lights, so they shoot perfectly and they pair perfectly well. And then I have this, which is actually really surprising. This is a Rigid Horse 32-inch light bar for 50 bucks. And it's, I have to say, I hate to say it, brighter than these two combined. But, you know, we'll see how well it's holding up. I mean, to be honest with you, there's no condensation, and why is there some in there? But I'll talk to the diode people about that. Then, I think probably if you're looking for a really nice aspect of the vehicle and you kind of want to upgrade your suspension, and what everyone does, is I went with the Bilstein 5100s. Oh, it's not really a night and day difference, but it's definitely some notable differences. I then added Old Man Emu 883 coils. I kind of wish I would have went with a little bit stiffer coil, but we can always add those in the future. Truck ride's excellent with it, definitely a lot more dampened, and it feels a lot more confidence inspiring. I honestly really went with it just because of the look of the vehicle. I know with the vehicle, with the tire turned, you can't really see it, but it gives it that perfect leveled look, and there's really no point of going up any higher, like with an add a leaf or you know, like a more spacer in the front, because tires are the only thing that really give you true ground clearance. So if I go bigger tires, which I might in the future, I will then obviously upgrade to, I still have 3 more notches on the Bilstein, so I still can go up. But I'm thinking maybe once I have all the weight in the back, I might actually have to do a different leaf pack, just because I'm not sure. I think these were changed at like 50,000 miles. I have like 115 on it now, so you never know. But then another very important thing, and definitely my favorite mod aesthetically and giving just to the overall reliability, I mean the capability of the vehicle, is I added these Falcon Wild Peak AT3Ws. They look amazing. They ride amazing. They're not loud. They're not, anyways, you know, I've driven them at 80 miles an hour. There's no way the truck isn't swaying back and forth. They are amazing. I was able to actually get these on sale because I was looking at like a Goodyear Wrangler Ultra Train, you know, kind of a little bit more like aggressive, but people said, you know, the Falcons are where it's at. You need to go with the Falcons. And I was like, you know what, might as well. And it's on sale, so I can't say no to that. So now it's pretty cold, so I think we'll actually jump on in, because that's all that I've really done outside of it. I mean, in the future, I would like to black out the emblems, add some rock sliders, but I'm not sure about a roof rack. Maybe a roof rack, maybe not. If I can find a company to send me one, I'm definitely not going to spend like the $600 up there, but like I said, it's pretty cold, so let's jump on in. So jumping on in, this is the access cab, so it does kind of have like that suicide door kind of thing. I kind of like it. It is nice. I went with the access cab because I love the look of it, and I wanted that longer 6.5 foot bed, something like that. Because if I went with the 4-door long door, it just, no offense to any one of my friends that owns it at NH.co, you have a beautiful build. I personally just think that it looks a little too long. So, I mean, who can complain about length? But well, that's a different situation. But I think it does everything that I would. I mean, obviously, who wouldn't want a little bit more space? But it's whatever. I have this nice, not nice, but I have a seat back kind of organizer, and then I have another one that I cut up. I'm definitely going to upgrade to a more kind of tactical Molly style like that. I have that one. I love that one over there. But, you know, I have that. I have my tripod. I have, or, you know, if you live in New England, you need that. Or anywhere that snows. Then I have my strap. I have Gorilla Tape. I have really everything that I need just to kind of go on like a day outing. I think up front we'll jump. I have my beautiful, I know, right? My amazing phone holder that I just don't like because it kind of, as you see, it jiggles around. But it works. And thank you, Apple, for only giving you one port. And so I have to do that. And probably going to go, I'd like to go to the quad lock case, or however that's pronounced. Sorry if I'm saying it wrong. And then I'll do like a Bluetooth thing and wireless charging. Get rid of those wires. Look nice. I may or may not do an upgraded head unit. I already have a tech deck for this. So that's like it's a nice piece of metal that goes right here. It gives me the ability to mount some RAM mounts, which I will then mounting my iPad Air right there for GPS and all of that. It'll be perfect. So I'm not sure if I need the, those two screens. It would be nice though to have like Apple CarPlay and stuff like that, but if I already have the iPad down there, then what's the need? Then coming down here, I have my switch, but this is only, unfortunately, is only linked up to that 32-inch light bar right now. I am going to add some rear lights. I'm honestly thinking I may put those fogs back there, but we don't know. Coming over here to my ditch lights that I really, really need to fix is this nasty just hanging cord that I have. I'm going to fix it. Don't worry, guys. There's just all of my stuff is taken up right there. Coming over to the passenger side, you see, this is more of where only kind of Kenai sits, my dog. In the summer, I remove the passenger seat and I have a piece of wood so I can slide another tub underneath there. It works out really well and it gives him a nice bed to lay on because it's hard for him to stay in this little seat. But I have my CB radio that I am planning to upgrade to a GMRS, a Midland one, a little bit smaller. I'm thinking, honestly, I'll be able to put it right there just because a lot of people are using GMRS now and I'm able to get a handheld one. I do have the nice organizers. I can't remember where I got them, but I'll probably link the name into it. And then over here, I have a flashlight, my Boulders tool, the air down kit, awful kit. Just you get what you pay for, but I knew that. Coming back here, I have my backpack that's always up here, just, for the ready to go. I have that beautiful tactical Molly panel that has a little bit more stuff, mask, which you need. I have first aid right here. The hair just sticks to it insanely. And then I have, some other stuff down there. And I'm thinking for future, I've already have some sound deadening, so I'm going to be removing this. And I'm probably going to remove the rear door panels just because it depends on how much I get. And just to try to really quiet down the vehicle. Like I said, the Falcons are really quiet, but it's just like, I don't know if I should upgrade the stereo because I like listening to music, but it's like I don't really need to, and I feel like the sound deadening will do a lot to help that. All right, everyone, so that concludes the winter walk around and walkthrough of my Tacoma. I will give you guys a more updated version in the summer when I throw the tent back on, and I hopefully have figured out that drawer system. Really excited for that, and I hope that you guys will stay tuned for that. I'm planning insane adventures for this summer. You guys aren't going to want to miss it. We're talking abandoned radar towers in Vermont, all the way up to abandoned locomotives in Maine. We're going to try to get to Acadia National Park. We're going to try to go to the Adirondacks. It's going to be a fun time. So if you guys want to follow me on Instagram, where I kind of do some daily posts, then you guys can follow me at the White Mountain Yoda. Thank you guys again for watching, and hope you have a wonderful day.